Let's have the questions and answers part 2 section for Introduction to TCP/IP Networking. Which protocols below are found in transport layer of TCP/IP model? So this question asks about the protocols in transport layer. SMTP is in application layer. UDP is user datagram protocol at transport layer. It is an unreliable connectionless protocol which is suitable for one-way communication. HTTP is in application layer. IP is in network layer. PPP point-to-point protocol is in data link layer. TCP is transmission control protocol at transport layer. It is a reliable connection-oriented protocol which is suitable for two-way communication. Ethernet is at data link layer. So the two protocols in transport layer are UDP and TCP. You can find more detailed explanation in the video transport layer. The TCP/IP message of which layer in TCP/IP model is called segment, application layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer. None of these answers are correct. So this question asks about the name of TCP/IP message that is called segment. Segment is the name of the message at transport layer. You can find more detailed explanation in the video data encapsulation. The process of Telnet requests TCP to send some data and making sure it is received correctly is called TCP/IP model, data encapsulation, same layer interaction, adjacent layer interaction. None of these answers are correct. So when you read Telnet request TCP, as you know, Telnet is in application layer and TCP in transport layer. So Telnet request TCP, it tells us that it's the adjacent layer interaction. This can be found in layer interaction video. We are given a packet capture with A, B, C, D, and E identifies each layer of the TCP/IP model. So the question reads, which of the following is true? A, formats the data to present to an application. B, defines an end-to-end forwarding of packets. C, provides physical addressing for the data from the physical layer. D, creates reliable end-to-end communication and ensuring the error-free delivery of data. And E, handles packet sequencing and maintain data integrity. So we first need to identify A is physical layer, B is data link layer, C is network layer, D is transport layer, and E is application layer. So let's look into the answers. A is the definition of application layer, B is the definition of network layer, C is the definition of data link layer, D is the definition of transport layer, and E is the definition of transport layer. So compare the answers and the layer, we find that the answer is D. You can find more detailed explanation in the video transport layer. User is opening a website on the web server from his computer. What process the server goes through to determine what service is being requested by the user? encapsulation, decapsulation, segmentation, fragmentation, frame check sequence. So this question asks about the process happen on the web server. So as we know, the web server is the one that receives the request from the client computer. So it has to go through the decapsulation process to find out what service is being requested by the user. You can find more detailed explanation in the video, Data Decapsulation. IP functions at which layer of TCP/IP model? Application layer, transport layer, network layer, network access layer, section, data link. So this question asks about the IP functions. As we all know that IP function at network layer. You can find more detailed explanation in the video, network layer.